Okay, so ready to dive in.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Today we're taking a look at, well, it's a Christmas story, but it's not just any Christmas story.
Right.
This one is all about a little boy named Thomas
Okay.
and his elf, his mischievous elf, Jumpy,
I like it already.
and his grandparents.
Oh.
Super sweet, really charming story.
Yeah.
But we're going to go a little deeper
Okay.
than just, the surface sweetness. We're going to look at what it tells us about Christmas itself.
About the real spirit of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, right off the bat, you get this really vivid picture
Oh, yeah.
of this cozy Christmas morning. You've got Thomas tiptoeing around in his socks,
Cute.
and you can practically smell the cookies and cinnamon.
Oh, yeah.
And Grandpa's got this twinkle in his eye.
Love it.
It's like you're right there with him. What do you make of all those details? Like, what was the author trying to do there?
Well, I think it's more than just setting the scene, right?
Yeah.
It's about drawing you in.
Mm-hmm.
All those sensory details, the soft sounds, the warm smells, the visuals,
Yeah.
they come together to create this feeling of intimacy,
Right.
shared joy.
Oh, I like that.
Like you're being pulled into their little circle.
You're part of the tradition.
Exactly. You become part of their family tradition.
It's true. You feel like you're right there with them.
Yeah.
And then there's this part where the author says Jumpy had surpassed himself.
Oh, yeah, with his hiding spot.
Yeah, in his hiding spot this time. I love that little detail.
It's so good. What'd you think when you read that?
Well, I mean, it's funny.
It is.
Right, it adds a bit of humor.
Yeah.
But I think it also speaks to this playful dynamic.
Totally, between Thomas and Grandpa.
Yeah, like every day the hiding spot gets a little more clever.
A little more challenging.
And it's like this unspoken language of love and laughter.
Passed down through generations.
It's like their own special thing.
Exactly.
And then there's that line about Jumpy.
Oh, yeah, how he was perched.
Yeah, he was perched cheekily on the mantle.
Cheekily. What a great word.
It is. It's such a specific choice.
Yeah.
And it seems small,
Yeah.
but I think it adds so much.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it gives the elf personality.
Right.
Like, he's in on the fun,
Yeah, like he's a character.
Exactly. And it just adds to that
Gives
whimsy.
me that magical feeling.
Exactly. And it kind of suggests that even inanimate objects.
Like a little elf toy.
Yeah, even something like that can be part of these shared memories.
It represents something bigger.
Right. It becomes a symbol of their connection.
And then you get to that last scene
I know what you're going to say.
with Thomas and his grandfather.
Snuggling by the fire.
Yeah, with Jumpy in his hands.
It gets me every time.
It just melts your heart.
It really does.
It says so much without saying anything at all.
That's the power of those quiet moments.
It is. And the story does such a good job of highlighting that nonverbal communication.
It's not all about words.
It's those shared glances.
A comforting touch.
Just being present.
That's what creates lasting memories.
Yeah.
And it strengthens those family bonds.
And it all comes back to that closing message.
About family and joy and memories.
Yeah. Do you value family, find joy in the small things, and make memories that will last a lifetime?
It really makes you think.
It does.
Yeah.
Especially at this time of year.
It makes you wonder how we can hold on to that feeling.
That Christmas magic.
Yeah, not just at Christmas, but all year round.
How can we find those jumpy moments in everyday life?
That's the real question, isn't it?
It is. But I think this story reminds us that it doesn't have to be complicated.
Right.
Sometimes the simplest traditions are the most meaningful.
It's about making space for connection and laughter and making memories together.
Exactly.
And maybe a little mischief, too.
Always a little mischief.
Just like Jumpy.
Just like Jumpy.